making soda Pyrex. In the kitchen, get some net.
Okay.
Whipping Yola with the right hand.
Okay.
What I love about Coconut Grove the most is the vibes. You can never get bored. Like, I can walk outside and literally have a conversation with someone, and it feels so home. It's like everyone knows each other. You grew up with everyone that's surrounding you. Like, I know my neighbor. I can say that I actually know my neighbor because I've grown with my neighbor. And when you have a community of people together like this for so long.
What you like about Coconut Grove?
Well, I love it because of the descent. I love it because I was raised up in the Grove, my family and everybody. And in the hood, I love it. I don't have no other place I know but the Grove.
I would say it becomes a little bit more blatantly disturbing when there's literally a house barely standing, and then next to that house is a $2 million house. It won't be long before that neighbor has to leave.
We had to travel outside of the neighborhood to go see the big $1 million house.
To see something better.
We had to go to the Cocoa Walk. We had to travel and go see that. Now they taking our hood and putting it in our face.
So a nigga like taking the first opportunity. Yeah. Nigga get a brick.
What do you think about the gentrification?
Like, I have a bunch of problems with lazy people and people that think they're owed something when they done nothing. Now, being here, yeah, I work hard as hell, but if anybody gets left behind, then I haven't worked hard enough. And then I'm starting to realize, like, some people, you just gotta leave them where they at. Because if you try to help everybody that don't want to be helped, that's like trying to save somebody trying to drown. Sometimes you gotta let them drown first. Then you can say they like it. But until people realize that, this shit is real, it's not gonna happen. So, I mean, nobody's fault but your own. If I haven't done what I'm supposed to do, who can I blame? Chris.
What do you think could be done within the community for people to have more options?
Stop complaining so much and come to work. And actually, not even getting a job, because a job don't do nothing but get you just over broke. Stop washing dishes and being fucking busboys and shit. And like, I got into it with a guy. I asked him, I said, why nobody ever told us? He said, no, who the fuck gonna take out the garbage then? Yeah, you got a good point. I don't like taking out the garbage.
I definitely feel like through the art and music, the neighborhood could be saved. I remember a time where there were talent shows and there were activities like the Goombay Festival. There were more after school cares that engaged more into the art, and that was a way for the youth to express themselves, to stay out of the streets, and to have an outlet outside of sports. And instead of destroying the community and tearing it down, I personally feel like we could put more money into the community to make the community better. I don't feel like it takes destroying a community in order to keep the neighborhood safe. The community that you're destroying, the people that are good and that do have good intent, at the end of the day, everyone suffers from it.
I can't afford to stop. I know. Yeah, y'all. Ooh, lay a ninja down. This is my throne. Always see me with my crown. Pound. My flow is disastrous. I do this with passion. Trust music is magic. We living in a world with hate. Full of segregation where police don't have the patience. And the only thing they waiting for is the killing of the innocent life. Whether you black or you white, you know what's wrong and what's right. Let's keep that people high as a kite. Maybe legalize we so we can all be nice. Psych.
Growing up in Coconut Grove, I feel like I was always being inspired to actually take advantage of my gift and wanna proceed and like progressing in it, because I was always surrounded by other artists. There was always other rappers in the neighborhood or other singers that were actually putting out material to inspire me to want to to continue on with my wave.
And I done ran through some hoes, nigga. Fucking cutting classes, learned to break down some O's, nigga. See, that's how it goes, nigga. I bury these hoes, nigga. Always rockin' red like I play with D-Rose, nigga. No trust in these hoes, nigga. I fuck with my bounce. I'm a nigga on the mission in this war in the south. Hoes be staring super hard like my dick hanging out. Shown bitches' favorite phrase, can you come in my mouth? Yeah, my niggas the shit. They ain't to be fucked with. And you could catch him on the block, hiding rocks in your bitch. Or you
into consideration that I work with a lot of different artists, and me myself, I know that being a starving artist is not always the best because you can't always afford studio time. So since I know how to mix and master and a lot of people like how my work sound, I decide to pursue building my own studio for not just myself but also for the community, because we don't have that. So that is pretty much how Yellow House started, and for the most part it's done its job. It's done exactly what I would like for it to do. A lot of people that I feel like could have been in trouble at this point had somewhere to go to let out emotions.
Certified gangster, GBE the squad, nigga know we got bangers. Acting ass niggas, y'all on that major pain.
What I love most about the girl is the culture, the grind, the hustle, you know, talent, like, you know, just the rawness of the hood. Like, gotta come and see.
Ain't shit, stick to the script for you see how that thing hit. Riding with the squad on some take a nigga chain shit. Robbery, extortion, rape a nigga main bitch. Ain't a damn thing changed, still on that same shit. 30 popper on my hip, run up on me, get flipped. And you new niggas ain't.
If you could tell like any of the DJs or like the radio people something, what would you tell them specifically?
I tell them, you know, when I give you my list of music, it's not just one class of music. If I was to give you my whole catalog, it's a little bit of everything in it. But the way it's set up to where, you know, they're gonna skim through it and they're gonna pick the most disrespectfulest or the most gangbangingest or the most wittiest song that they think that, you know, that the world is accepting right now.
Let's talk about how a lot of artists are looked at like, oh, you sold your soul, because a lot of artists are dabbing into what they perceive the industry is looking for. Can we speak up for those who have made the decision to spin with the world?
When it comes to them, whatever sells. It's like whatever sells, you know, it's about the dollar to them. So that kind of gives the world, you know, it's a give and take. It's a give and take. See, they'll look at a dude like me and look at a love song and nah, we don't want that from you. But they'll look at a gangbanging song or some shit where I'm talking crazy about females and say, yeah, we like that.
Pull up, drill, it's a kill, man, down in that field. I am a savage, I'm trill, won't squill. I rap my game, for real, we ain't for nothing. Your brains get spilled if he.
Because I could recall a lot of times and a lot of artists in during interviews where artists are basically explaining how they wanted things to be this type of way, but the man that was in charge was telling them, no, we gonna go with this instead.
Mm-hmm. It's the image what they want the world to presume you as, basically, like what they want the world to see you as. Like I said, I got a whole gyro of music, like different, like.
And ironically, y'all picked this song.
Yeah.
This the song y'all want me to become famous off of versus this song.
Okay, so that'll make me have to give the world more
of that at this point. How has it been working with Anita Will? What the experience look like?
The exposure was on another level. The fan base I gained on another level. The shows we did on another level. Yeah, man. Shit, working with Anita that shit is just fun every go around.
Catch me rolling through that ab though. 37 with a pocket full of slabs though. I got that pack and I'm smoking out the bag, ho. The bag, ho. Trying to dodge all of these assholes. On by rap, we getting mad though.
You bring a lot of other shit out of me that I didn't know that I could touch bases on. But when I hear you get at it, you know, like, you bring it out of me, you know.
Later on, I'm going ham on it, do my dance on it. Gotta get back to them bands, shouty, I'm on brand, shouty. Getting funky with them junkies, making grand half money. We got 20s of that white and them 50 slab jumping. I be rolling through that app though. Blind it. With a pocket for the slabs though. And I'm smoking out the bag, ho.
We just need that recognition. We get that recognition. I'm telling you, me, like, if I get the name and names, I never stop, man. We that stocked up with artists in the group. Like, we really that stocked up. So we just need that recognition from one big artist to let us in, and we'll take care of the rest.
She get busy, yeah, my party, that's my Cuba bitch. I stay this picking up.
Who are some of your influences in the rap game?
Man, that's a good ass question. Right now, me first. I gotta go with me first, man. Cause you know, man, I'm dripping hella sauce, man. Blunted, man. Yeah, man, sauce and lingo. But I'ma get to it though. Some of my big influences in the rap game right now is besides me, I'ma say Sauce Walker, the whole Sauce Twins family, Future, the homie Drake, who I fuck with, Gates. I'm a big Gates fan. I'm fucking with Youngboy. You know, I do the famous Dexys. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot, man. I got a crazy. The list get crazy. But I fuck with the game right now. Ain't too many niggas I don't fuck with.
What do you say to those naysayers who say it all sounds the same and there's no quality in the music anymore?
A lot of times, like, the beat that the producers might bring a certain emotion to you. So I feel like certain things don't necessarily have to come from like the content or the lyrics in the music. Sometimes it could just come from like the energy that you put into the track.
Team Jeffin. If I rule the world. Thug nigga, thug living, born menace, palms itching, cops tripping. Fuck it, I got niggas facing life sentence. My life sentence, rap business. So I'm rapping about my life sentence.
Think about the new wave, the new sound of where music is. Like, what do you think about the new artists like Lil Uzi, like Famous Dex? Cause you know you get a lot of people that bash that sound right now.
I don't like that shit.
So you fucking with it?
I fuck with that shit. Cause them boys young. It's young. Like, it's only so much you could. When you're a gangster, when you consider yourself a gangster, you can't be all the gangster in the world. Like, damn, that shit just don't. You think they stopped being gangster after you became a gangster, or you think everything just trash after cause you don't make that type of music? Or man, them young niggas be hanging out. You hear me? Like,
you think people definitely discredit what they don't know or what they're not used to?
Yeah, that's how most people is.
Gentrification for real. The stipulation they putting against a nigga to make it about this shit with the music for real.
Yeah, back against the wall.
Back against the wall. Like, you really backing a nigga really like at a certain age now. Like, to be honest with you, man, we at a certain this nigga here like at a real certain age. Like,
we've been at it for a minute.
Like for real, like on some real shit, man. They got a certain age, bro.
Call me what you want, just don't call me so late. Folks call me Bobby, some call me a cold bait.
You could get all of the artists in the Grove together and tell them something. What would you want to say to everybody in that room?
If I get all the Coconut Grove artists in one room at the same time, I won't say shit. That'll be enough for me right there.
Okay.
Cause I just want all us to really work together. Like, motherfuckers be saying like God working in mysterious ways, but sometimes he don't really start working until the situation right. Like, he ain't finna just come through this bitch and put one nigga on knowing it's a, you know what I'm saying? Another motherfucker might not feel right. So let's just get together. Well, he put the whole campaign on that one time. And that shit just go from there. Like, you know, I want to see all us work together, man. Because I know.
So is that something that you would want to say to all the artists? Like, look, we need to come together more. Like, can you tell, what would you want to tell the younger rappers that's coming up in the game? What would you want to tell them particularly? Because, for instance, I was speaking about how I wanted to do certain types of music. Like, I wanted to express myself. Like, there's times I'm going through heartbreaks. There's time where I just want to do some silly music to make people happy and stuff like that. But because now we living in a time where they're choosing the type of music that they want to distribute, and more so of the music that's getting chose is not happy music, not positive music. What can you tell the rappers that want to make songs that sound a little bit more different and put themselves outside the box that they typically in, but they're afraid to do it because they're afraid how everybody else is gonna perceive them? Like, what would be some good advice that you could tell rappers that's going through the experience of, damn, I want to make some good music from the heart, but if I do, I'm gonna be looked at like I'm weak?
Shit, all I can say is if you sitting there and you feel like what you saying is coming from the heart, then make music. Like, don't be afraid. Like, that's one thing a nigga like me never was afraid of. I can say that for my dog too, you feel me? I know he wasn't never afraid because of the shit that we used to say. Like, it wasn't really too many motherfuckers probably besides our little brother Killer, like, who was really like rapping street shit, and you show up the next day and you see them niggas like in the streets, like, so we really took a risk, you feel me? Right then, motherfuckers could have battled us down and been like, boy, that ain't the shit to be. Shit, we still was gonna stick at that shit. So what I'm gonna say is, like, don't let no nigga deter you from what the fuck you got your motherfucking mindset on, man. Like, really do what you gotta do, man. Really keep putting out music. A nigga gonna probably say it's garbage, you feel me? But that's just like losing. If you lose in the football game, you ain't gonna play next week. When the next game get on the schedule, the nigga gonna play again. Like, nigga trying to win.
So, moral of the story is
Don't
we should
quit.
Definitely encourage other artists to express themselves in the way that they want to be expressed. Where do you see Coconut Grove artists 10 years from now? Where can you see Blunted, Brandino, Anita Will,
I send my condolences, be never on that sober shit.
Where do you see, like, Grove artists?
I ain't gonna give you a lie, so 10 years from now, I see us performing in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Like, at first, that's the thing too. When a nigga first started, I never could really like dream of a nigga really doing that shit in front of hundreds of thousands of people. But now, I just sit at, I work at the Home Depot, like a nigga say. Like, sometimes I just sit there, I just be really daydreaming of us, like, really doing that shit. I don't go to sleep at night and dream of us doing it. I really sit there sometimes, like, while I'm on the clock, like, it really, like, just be daydreaming to the point motherfucker gotta tap me or something to get me back. Like, you know, like, I'm dead ass serious though. Like, I caught myself doing that shit like more than 5 to 10 times. Like, just watching our whole campaign, like, all us on stage, rocking out in front of hundreds of thousands, like.
That's so up, hey, Will, right here, you feel me? Right? But we live, you know what I'm saying? We finna do this shit though, you know what I'm saying? It's the first official blog since we got the label. LLC, you know what I'm saying? BLR, you know what I'm saying? LLC too, you feel me? So make sure you go ahead on and check us out, man. SoundCloud, Facebook,
I'll put it together later,
Instagram, Twitter, all that shit, you feel me?
We riding spaceships, y'all riding cars. I'm spending hella bars while I'm up here on Mars. Talk tough, finna walking to your fucking tomb. I'm riding space moon, walking on the fucking moon. I'm a beast, fucking double in the fucking goon. If this supposed to be a wish, tell us something true. I'm out of space moon, walking on the fucking moon. I'm a beast, fuck a goblin and fuck a goon. Your bitch supposed to be a witch, tell her suck the broom. I been hit you, make you do a 2-story flip. Ever seen a chopper with a 2-story headshot? Holy guacamole, I got 2-story dip. Pepper swing around, I call it my 2-story whip. Chopper hit you, make you do a 2-story flip. Ever seen a chopper with a...
Music just another way out for us, bro. Yeah. But that family shit is really what we based off for, like, and that grown shit.
And that's real heavy based on, like, you know what I'm saying, like how we grew up. You know, we real family oriented, and that's what you too, Anita. Like, you know, it ain't gotta be about music. We can kick it on some other shit.
Other shit. You feel me? Whether we got that dread or not, man, we gonna lay that shit down, bro. We gonna lay that other shit, man. You gotta start doing that shit for real, bro. In the summer, bro, I'm trying to put my shit out, bro. Like on iTunes, so you can get a check. That shit, so you can get a check. Whether that bitch 50 cents or not, you feel me? I'm telling you, bro.
Alright.
I was gonna let you.
Okay.
So, what you want to do? Take the main, the la da 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 da, please lead, la da 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 da. I'm fucking with that. You feel me?
Young Saeed on the track.
I just hit a line up. I just hit a line up. Told her she ain't nothing but a big lie. Man, these hoes be lying, bruh. Turned this sweetheart to a bad guy.
Hi, my name is Anita Will, and I sing, I rap, I dance, I act, I draw, I paint, I create, basically. For the most part, I would say, like, I think the most thrill that I get out of performing is seeing the expression on people's face. Automatically, they think that they're gonna get this aggressive, masculine MC, but in reality, I'm just this really emotional singer that carries so much hurt in their heart, and you hear that in my music. I think one of my biggest joy is surprising people with my diverse skills. I like when people ask me, damn, like, who wrote this song? And I could be like, oh, I wrote it. And they'd be like, damn, you're a writer? And I'd be like, yep. They'd be like, damn. You know, like, I think also what's mind-blowing to them is the fact that I record and mix and master my own tracks, and then they hear like this voice, this crazy ass voice singing on there, and they're like, damn, who that blowing on the track? And I'm like, that's me, man. They're like, nah, you sing too?
Holding right now. Hoping she's fine.
Through this entire process, I've learned that gentrification definitely destroys the community. You got some people that are actually pointing the finger at themselves and saying it's our fault that this place that we call home is getting took from us. And then you have some people that want to point the fingers. From what I've gathered, I feel like the finger should be pointed at ourselves and also at others as well. I feel like with what we have now, we definitely need to start utilizing. There's a lot of good things that goes on within the community. And I could start off by saying, for one, here we go. Yellow House Studios. It's right here on Grand Avenue, Coconut Grove. There's a lot of artists that say they can't afford studio time. I only charge $30 an hour. You have a place to come to express yourselves and express your emotions. There's also a market that takes place. I'm gonna be doing an open mic, and it seems to me now that it's become lame for us to support one another, and that's really the only way that we can get out.
So what do you like about working at Yellow House Miami?
Yellow House is shit. You know, I come to Yellow House and just, you know, learn about it. I ain't got to talk to my engineer. He do though.
Yo. What you like about Yellow House Miami?
Man, you know, that's the growth, and you know, to be working with Anita Will and hearing her grow as an artist and as an engineer, you know.
Yellow High.
Well, first off, I come to Yellow House because it's great vibes here. That's the first thing. I love the vibes here. I love everybody that's here. You know, Anita is a cool ass person. She's very funny. You know, she lets you smoke in her crib, which is pretty dope. And like, it's just the creative juice. She really looks out for the locals and for anybody that she really wants to help out. Like, she has a great heart and a great soul. And I feel like other niggas in other studios won't give a damn about you. You feel me? They won't care. They'll get their money and kick your ass the hell out. So I feel like she really takes her time. She really takes her time to critique every bit of your song, no matter how you may think it sounds. She's gonna always give you some type of feedback that make you want to think about it and do it better. She educated me big time. She always educates me on everything, no matter if it's about music or just life, period.
I started singing when I was about 11 years old. I first discovered that I had a voice just singing in the bathroom one day, and my aunt hearing me and just asking me to sing again. And then from there, I like kind of took notice that I had passion for music. A couple of artists that I was inspired by were artists like Lupe Fiasco, Common, Lauryn Hill, Kanye West. And as time progressed, I started to be intrigued with more so the sound and not the concept of where the music was going, but sound.
My name is Anne-Marie. I'm current owner of West Grove Food Zone in Coconut Grove, and I enjoyed my customers. They keep me going, and they really support me, which I do appreciate and love them.
So would you say the Grove is very supportive of the business, definitely?
Yes.
All right.
I've been here 18 years, and without the help of the people, the doors would not be opening, so I'm grateful.
Man, outside of all of the foolishness and the bullshit and the violence that takes place in the community, I can say I love my hood. It feels good to know that I come from a community full of people that's making something out of themselves and super talented. Whole hood popping. Whole hood.
We really built like this, you heard me? We really built like this, like, you heard me? Yeah. Really built like this. Like really on that grind shit. Nigga, our whole neighborhood really with this shit.
No, you do it.
I do it for the camera though.
Do it for the camera.
I let the fucking world know.
Let the fucking world know.
Platinum in my mind, let it glow. It ain't clean, I let it glow. Enough, fuck it. I got a new cuff. Link on the ass is stankin'. I ain't even ranking. I'm coming through this bitch. I ain't even banking. God got my motherfucking back and they don't know it. I tell the whole world they can let the bitches know it. Hey. This how it goes. Say they so. I'ma make sure they'll say I'm just cold. Hey. But this is the truth. I'ma just flavor. I'ma do this shit like a new lifesaver. Do a video up on the ass with the crab. Hey. Make a nigga think about the lyric with the bag. Hey. I'ma just flip. Now I'm just gonna chill just for a minute.
And make you love what you say. Ready or not. Here I come. Hey. Spread love. We're gonna spread love. And make you love me. I need a will, yo.
Yeah. Through the 37, yeah. All my ninjas know what's heaven, yeah. I've been grinding since I was 11, yeah. Catch me rolling through the 37, rolling through the 37, rolling through the yard with my woes. If I'm wasted, call a cab for me, bro. Ain't no chillin', but we out of control. She just wanna smoke and all we do is smoke, though. Ain't no peace, boy, we blowing on some loud. Got a bad aphrodisiac, she black and she proud. When we ride through the house, she hold her fist up and she smile like, ay, bitches going down in the shit on the block, tryna get the guap. Yeah, close the shop down when it's high. Yeah, police tryna chop, but I don't fuck with cops. No, I don't fuck with cops. Yeah, rolling through the 37. All my ninjas know what's 7. Yeah, I've been grinding since I was 11. Yeah, catch me rolling through the 37, rolling through the 37.
I'm killing these pussy, somebody better call a vet. Better get your nigga bell, fuck around and lose a bet. I'm gripping the game, yeah, I got my hand around his neck. If I don't need a will, yeah, you know she coming for the check. Yeah, you niggas is hoes, so we ain't never scared of your threats. FDWO, you know I'm rocking with the debt. Clean up in the booth, cause your boy done made a fucking mess. I done lyrically killed them, bitch, I done said that I'm the best. No Cali, no orange flag, but I am so savage. No CLD, but I shoot to kill just for that package. Got a 9 and a 45 and the bitch that's little too ratchet. Leaving hoes so big in chest, you can't even patch it. Gun cock, headshots, bust him till his head pops. Bet I make a barrel sling dick just like some dreadlocks. Can't speak on how I move, nigga. Stick to the code. Middle fingers up to the niggas hating on the low.
I said I'm rolling through the 37. Yeah, all my ninjas know it's heaven. Yeah, I've been grinding since I was 11. Yeah, catch me rolling through the 37. Rolling through the 37.
Catch me rolling through that ab though. 37 with a pocket full of slabs though. I got that pack and I'm smoking out the bag, ho. The bag, ho. Trying to dodge all of these assholes. On by rat, we getting mad though. By rat, a nigga getting to that cash flow. Take a nigga bitch and blow a bag on her. Gotta hoppin' out the Uber, all that ass on her. I spaz on her, later on I'm going ham on it. Do my dance on it, gotta get back to them bands. Shawty, I'm on grand, shawty getting funky with them junkies, making grand half money.
We got 20s of that white and them 50 slab jumping.
I be rolling through that ab though. Blinded. With a pocket full of slabs though. And I'm smoking out the bag, ho.